Hello and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your guru, and in this video I'm going to teach you 10 of the most advanced formulas in Excel. The first formula would be index and match. Now this formula will help you solve all your problems while you're looking for data. You can look for data on the left, on the right, at the bottom, on the top, left, right and center, bang, anywhere. Amazing formula. Then comes the choose formula will allow you to pick up data based on options, like trying to pick up the lowest rates amongst a given set of rates. So that's where choose formula comes in. Indirect formula is again one of the very powerful formulas, but very less used, and it allows you to make referential calculations. Very nice, you should watch this. And then comes the Correl formula. Well, what it does is it allows you to draw correlations between two scenarios, as in if you spent 100 rupees on option A, and what result would you get, and if you spend the same 100 rupees on option B, what result would you get. So that's what Correl formula does. Very powerful formula. And then comes forecast. It allows you, like the name says, to forecast sales, attendance, anything that has to do with numbers based on previous data. All right, so it requires previous data. Similarly, frequency formula requires previous data and allows you to see the frequency occurrence of that data. Subtotal is one of the most underrated formula, but as powerful as pivot tables. You can draw n number of conclusions in a very presentable manner using subtotal. And then comes the Sumifs formula, which allows you to make totals based on conditions, like you have months, car models, and salespeople and area. So you want to find out what is the total of April sale for Honda Civic for John in EST area. All right, that's how it works. What if analysis, again, very powerful formula. It helps you create scenarios. All right, now this is the scenario wherein the rate of depreciation is this much, the car value is this much, and hence the number of months if I drive it, then what would be the end value. Such kind of scenarios. So if you increase increment, if you increase the, sorry, what do you would say, incentives of your employees, then on the given current rate of sales, leads, and the current incentive and the total sale value, what would be the new sales that might happen. So that's what a formula can do. Very powerful. And Isnumber formula again is a nested formula, and it allows you to make calculation, something like look up a data if the say for example you have employee IDs and employee names, all right, and you want to look up their monthly attendance. So you can either type in employee ID or employee name, and it will help you in picking up that data. So it is a nested formula and works with other formulas very well. These are really very advanced formulas, and I'm sure you'll be a hero, an Excel hero, when you learn all these formulas. The practice files are also available on my website myelesson.org, so you can continue watching to these amazing videos. I hope you like them. Hello everybody and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your guru, and today I'm gonna tell you how to use the index and match function with the area and reference option. It's a very powerful feature of Excel. Uh, to understand what all it can do, let's understand this example first. Well, I have mentioned the names of these electronic products manufacturers: Samsung, BlackBerry, and Apple over here. And mentioned in column A are the sales ranges, that if a sales amount is between this range, then the discount offered is this, and if the sales range is this for BlackBerry, then the discount offered would be this, and if the sales range for Apple is this, then the discount offered would be this much. If you see, the sales range is equal are the same in all the three product categories, that is Samsung, BlackBerry and Apple. The range is 500, 1000, 2000, 3000 and 5000. However, the discount is varying. Here it is 1 to 5, here is 3 to 7, and in Apple it has come to 5 to 9%. Now in this range I have mentioned the name of the item, the sale price, the sale range amount, and I want to calculate the discount. Now if I want to calculate the discount with a single formula, then to locate the discount, Excel would have to go to this column, this is range to look for Samsung, and to look for BlackBerry it would have to go to this range, and to look for the discount offered by Apple it would have to go to this range. So how do we do that? Well, yes, it can be done using the index and the match function. Yes, index and match. So you see, index and match, I have already taught this option: array, row, column, column number, right? My index and match formulas 1 to 11 tackle this option of index formula. Now I'm telling you about reference, row number, column number and area number. To use this option you have to put in one more bracket sign. So now you have to give reference. So reference would be the range from where you want to pull up your answer. So this is my range 1. So I lock this because I would be copying this formula downwards. And this is my range 2, reference range 2. I will again lock this, and this is my range 3. I'll again lock this and close the bracket. Now my all three references range have been selected. That done. Now comma, it's asking for a row number. For row number I will use the match function. And what am I matching? I am matching the sale amount, comma, and where am I matching it from? I am matching it from here. Now we have to keep in mind that all these sale amounts are same for all the categories. So we are using this sale amount. Let us fix this also, comma, this would be an approximate match. Yes, this would be an approximate match. So we'll type 1, bracket close, comma. Now it's asking for a column number. We don't require a column number here, so we'll skip it simply by typing another comma. Now it is asking for an area number. Now yes, this is very important. Now we know that we have 3 areas, 3 ranges. Samsung is 1, BlackBerry is 2 and Apple is 3. So I have mentioned them here. Samsung is area 1, BlackBerry is area 2 and Apple is area 3. So but how do I actually give it in this formula? Simple, I do a VLOOKUP. Lookup value is Samsung, right? Whatever is written in the item name, comma. And where is my lookup array? Well, it is here. I have mentioned it here. I should have told it to you in the beginning that I've mentioned it over here, but still, it's not too late, right? Comma 2, comma 0. Since it is an absolute match, bracket close. And here's your answer, 3%. Let's copy this answer below. Aha, what did I not do? I did not lock. That is what I did not do. I did not lock the range. Right? Now I will lock it. Yes. And here's our answer. Let me bold it for you. Samsung, 2,851 rupees, $2,851, pounds, whatever, depending upon which country you are located, my friend. The answer is 3%. Let us see. Yes, 2,000, 3%. We are doing an approximate match, remember. And BlackBerry 4,000. BlackBerry 4,000 should give us 6%. 6%. Apple 4,400 should give us 8%, and the answer is 8%. Yes, it is working. Cool. That's the power of the index and match function using the reference area option. There is one more way of doing it. The same example, I have mentioned the range, amount range here, because the amount range happens to be the same across all the three product categories, and however the discounts are different, so I have mentioned the discounts over here. And here is my area reference: 1 for Samsung, 2 for BlackBerry, 3 for Apple. And here we would like to find it using this system. Is equal to index, bracket open, one more bracket open, and reference 1 would be this, lock it, comma, reference 2 would be this, lock it using F4, comma, reference 3 is this, lock it, bracket close, comma. Now I need to match. What do I need to match? I need to match the sale amount, comma. From where do I need to match the sale amount? This is the sale amount. Let's lock it also, comma. Would it be an exact reference or an absolute reference? This would be an exact reference, so I'll type in 1, bracket close, comma. It's asking me for a column number. Do I need a column number? No, I do not. If it would have been a double lookup, yes, I would have certainly needed a column number. In my next video, I'll tell you how to do a double lookup using this funda. And now it's asking for me for an area number, and area number we'll find using the VLOOKUP. What are we looking up? The name of the product. Where are we looking it from? From this place, comma, 2, comma, 0. I forgot to lock this range. Let's do a F4, lock this range, bracket close, one more bracket close, and Hallelujah, 1%, Hallelujah. I need to get my pronunciation right. Okay, so here's the answer, and I'm sure it's not wrong. 642, 1% for Samsung. 642, yes, 1% for Samsung. BlackBerry 550, 3%. BlackBerry 550, 3%. Yep, we are there. Apple 511, 5%. Apple 511, 5%. Yes, this formula is working. This Excel sheet that you're looking at in this video is available for free download on my website, myelesson.org. You can download it from there to practice, and I bet you better do practice this formula. It's not that easy, but it's very powerful. So until the next video, this is your guru now signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy Excel learning, my friend.
Hello everybody, and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your guru, and today I'm gonna teach you how to use the choose formula of Microsoft Excel. It's a very powerful formula. What it allows you to do is that it allows you to choose an option from it allows you to make a choice from a given set of options. For example, we have 3 names listed over here: Alan, Bob, and Carol. And Alan is option number 1, Bob is option number 2, and Carol is option number 3. So if you place the option number over here, the choose formula would allow you to get the exact option listed against this choice. All right. For example, 1 is Alan, 2 is Bob, 3 is Carol. Right. So this is how we'll write this formula. What we'll do is equal to choose, bracket open, index number would be the cell which would contain your numerical choice. In this case, that would be C5, right? Comma, then what is your choice? You would have to type that in. In our case, 1 is Alan, comma, 2 is Bob, 3 is Carol. You can have up to 255 choices. Close the bracket and see 3 is Carol. Alright, we can even copy it down. 2 would be Bob. Same I have used for percentages. 10% is 1, 15% is 2, and 18% is 3. And based on that, I have made this example over here, which would show the power of choose formula and very clear light. I've taken a few names over here: Sumit, Superman, He-Man, Thor, and Cha-Cha. All right. Now, these people all had a race, and these are the results. And I have ranked the results over here using the rank formula. I've used the rank formula. I've shown in another video how to use the rank formula. Okay, and you can simply search rank formula and it will come up in my videos. So based using the rank formula, I have been able to rank them. So Thor is placed 1 and He-Man is placed 5th. All right. So what we want to do is using the choose formula, we want to give first, second, and third positions their respective medals, which would be gold, silver, and bronze, and any position greater than 3 should be mentioned as unplaced, as it is reflecting over here. So how would I do it? So this would be a combination of if, rank, and choose formula. So here's how I'm gonna do it. Is equal to, all right, this is how we are gonna do it. Is equal to if, bracket open, this is less than 4, then choose index number over here, comma, 1 is for gold, 2 is for silver, and for bronze we have third, right? Close the bracket. And if somebody comes beyond third, that is greater than 3, which is 4, 5 over here, it should come as unplaced. Close the bracket. Here's the answer. Now we can copy it down. See, 2 is silver, 5 is unplaced, 1 is gold, 3 is bronze. This Excel file that you're looking at in this video is available for free download on my website mylesson.org. So until the next video, this is your guru now signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy learning. Hello everybody and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your guru and today I'm gonna tell you how to use indirect formula. What is indirect formula? Indirect is one of the most powerful lookup formulas in Excel. It tries to look up data for you based on cell references. Why is it called indirect? Let me tell you why is it called indirect. To understand that, we will have to look at this example. These are the name of the months and these are the territories: north, south, east, and west. And so these are the sales in these territories of a specific rep. All right. So now let the rep's name be Sumit. All right. That's how it is. Now, what I'm trying to do is type cell address of any of the cells in the above table, such as G6. So I type G6 over here. Sorry. Now, what did it do over here? I have applied the indirect formula. It immediately gave me what was in cell G6, which is east. Let me make it H6. It is 70. So I'm using the indirect formula over here. So what is this formula doing? It is looking at this cell and then looking at the contents of this cell and then pulling up the relevant data of their cell. See? Now let me put up the formula for you. How to do it? Is equal to indirect, bracket open. It's asking for a reference text. Okay, this is my reference text, bracket close. Here's the answer. That's so very simple, right? Now let's use it in a different scenario. I've created these sheets, say Sumit, Tahmina, and Murtaza. All right. Now what I want to do is, using the indirect formula, I want to pick up data from these sheets, which we can do very easily. All right. So the sheet from which I want to pull up the data is Tahmina, and the cell from which I want to pull up the data would be F4. So how would I apply the formula? Let's see. The formula would go something like this: is equal to indirect, bracket open, reference text would be this. Now since this is referring to a sheet, what would we do is that we would select this cell and then we'll enter ampersand sign, and then we will enter quotes and exclamation mark, and then and then the cell reference and close the bracket. And here's the answer. Why did I put in so much and this exclamation mark? Because in Excel, when you are referring to a different sheet and to a cell number in a different sheet, you have to specify to Excel using something that it can understand. So to refer to a sheet, Excel uses exclamation mark. Here is an example where I have used the direct way of referring to a sheet, which is simply clicking on the is equal to sign and going to the sheet and choosing the cell. So see, what did it do? Tahmina exclamation mark F4. That means referring to sheet Tahmina and cell number F4. Same we have done over here. We have referred to sheet Tahmina, cell number F4. See, this formula is very, very powerful, very powerful. And in this example, I have tried to sum a continuous range using the indirect formula. So how I have done that? Okay, let me show you. Let's increase the font size over here. What I'm trying to do is, I am trying to sum a range of F4 till M4 on sheet Murtaza. Alright? Using the indirect formula. So this is my reference text and percent, since this is a sheet. Quotes open, exclamation mark, now, and now. I have selected this cell. Now I have to tell Excel that I would be doing a sum of a continuous range. So how do we tell that to Excel? We tell it to Excel using the colon sign. See, J20 is referring to Murtaza, J21 is referring to the cell address F4 on sheet Murtaza, and now I want Excel to understand that I want to add cells from F4 to M4 on sheet Murtaza, for which I am using this ampersand sign. Now I will select this cell which contains the reference to M4 and I will close these brackets, and here's the answer. It is 501968. See, we can test it also. Is equal to sum, this is on sheet Murtaza, F4 to M. Here's the answer, 501968. Alright, well, I hope you like this video, and this file can be downloaded from my website myelesson.org for free. So until the next video, this is your Guru signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy learning. Hello everybody and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your Guru, and today I'm going to tell you how to make a forecast in Excel using the forecast formula. Forecast formula allows you to predict a future value based upon the previous track record. I'll take an example over here. See, these are the months and these are the corresponding sales for those months. Now, let's say if we see in the month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the sales were 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, 3,500, and so on. Now, if we want to predict what would be the sale amount in the month 12th, then how do we do that? Well, certainly it can be done using the forecast formula. Let's see how. It's very cool feature. Okay, we type in forecast and then we type in X. X would be the month or the period for which you want to forecast. Okay, so we want to forecast for the 12th month. Okay, so we selected that. Now we'll press comma. Now known wise means the known results. We have to be a little conscious over here that known wise means the known results, comma. Now the known axis are the known periods. And here's the answer. Just close the bracket and you get the answer. The forecasted sales figure for the 12th month would be 7,997, and if we make it say 8th, see, this is a very good formula. Now I've taken another example also here and the example is for an year, say in the year 96, 97, 98, we had the following team sizes for the sales team: 10, 20, 30, and the known performance was 5,000, 8,000 and 8,500. Now what would happen, say, for this, if the size of team was increased to 50 people? So let us see how does it work. Forecast. My X is this number 50. That's the team size I'm looking at. My known Y is this result which I have already achieved, and the result was achieved for this term. That's the known X, and the answer is 12,417. Well, I hope you like this video. This is a very good statistical formula, and this can be downloaded also from my website myelesson.org. You can have this file for free at myelesson.org. So until the next video, this is your guru now signing off for the day. Have a great day ahead. Happy learning. Hello everybody and welcome to my e-lesson. I am your guru and today I'm going to tell you how to use the frequency formula in Microsoft Excel. I have taken an example of the weight of a few children, and these are the intervals for which I want to find out their weights. I want to find out the weight for children who are between 0 to 15 and who are above the weight of 15 kg but less than or equal to 20 kg and above 20 kg. How do we do this using a frequency formula? To do this, we have to ensure that we create a separate place as a data range wherein we mention the intervals. Like I want up to 15 over here. I mentioned that. I want, then the next limit is, next ceiling is 20 kg and then it is above 20 kg, so I have mentioned 100. All right, so this is very important to do it because that is how frequency formula would calculate it. Is equal to frequency. Now this would be an array formula, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the complete range, press is equal to, type in frequency. See, what does it say? Calculates how often values occur within a range of values and then returns a vertical array of numbers having one more element than bins array. Very complicated. It simply means that it will give me the count of children who are who come under these ranges. All right. So frequency I've typed in, it says data array. So this is my data array, the comma, and then comes my bins array. This is very important that we have created this. So now what it will do, that it will automatically give me data of children who are below the weight of 15, and then the important thing starts is it will give me the data of children between 15 to 20 and then 20 to 100 automatically. I'll close the bracket, and since this is an array formula, I will do a Control Shift Enter. And here's the answer. So easy and very important for in so many statistical purposes. So this is your guru now signing off for the day. Do not forget to download the file for free at my website myelesson.org. Until the next video, this is your guru signing off for the day. Have a great day ahead. Happy learning.
Hello everybody and welcome to Excel Made Easy. I'm your Excel guru and I have brought a new formula for you today called Subtotal. Subtotal is a pretty comprehensive formula, and to study it, I would like you to review this data example that we have taken in over here. Here is an example of a date, range, the names of a few agents: Alex, Amit Jain, Dabang, Dhruv, Moni, Raul, the products these people are selling, the units of these products these people are selling, and the price of these products, and the sales value, which is a derivative, a product of units sold into the price. So first of all, what I have already sorted this data, so let me unsort it, then I'll show it to you how to work. So this is our raw data, so we need to sort it first, only then would we be able to use it for subtotals. So we select the data and we sort it by applying Alt D S. Here this is a shortcode. Otherwise you can go in over here, go to the home tab, go to the sort screen, and then you can sort the data from here. The same level would open, and you are sorting the data on agent. Why agent field? Because on the basis of this field I would be getting the subtotals. So that means you need to sort the field based upon the field. You need to sort the data according to the field upon which you want to generate the subtotal. All right, so we click OK, and the data is sorted now. Now we need to add a subtotal, which can be done two ways. Either you go to subtotal menu over here, can you click subtotal, or the shortcut Alt D B. Now this is very important. Now pay attention. At each change in, this means that Excel is trying to say, where do you want me to put calculate subtotals, in which range, when, whether whenever there is a change in the date, or whenever there is a change in the name of the agent, or the product units price, or the sales value. Now this is, if you see, exactly equal to what it is over here. So we are saying that since we want the subtotals based on the agent's name, so whenever the name of the agent changes over here, we would like the subtotal to appear. Now on subtotal can be sum, it can be count, it can be average, it can be max, which is the maximum value in that range, minimum value in that range, product, the multiplied product of all the values in that range, count numbers, that is the count, standard deviation population, variation population. These four are statistical formulas. I'm yet to cover these things. So sum, count, average, max, min, product, these are pretty simple things which I'll be showing to you. I'll be covering these topics later. And remove all would remove any subtotal that once you have applied it. And now I'm going to click on OK and see what will happen. This has given us the subtotal for all the agents over here. Alex subtotal is 4,55,000, 4,552,000, and this is for Amit Jain, for Dabang, for Dhruv. And the most important thing, it has the subtotals for everybody, and it has a grand total also, which is a pure grand total. It does not include the subtotals, so it is not a repetitive grand total, that which is having the subtotals of all the agents also. It actually has the pure grand total, that is products sold into the values. So this is how we use subtotal, and we can there is, now if you see, there is this line, this section that you see, 1, 2 and 3. This is a graphical representation of the groups that has been created. As of now there are 3 groups that have been created. Let's go to the first one. Just click on 1 and you see this plus sign. I will discuss it later. This is the most core group, which is the grand total. Then if you click on plus, it will open all the groups. Then you can click on 2. This is level 2, wherein the name of the agents with their subtotal is mentioned, along with the grand total of the total range. And if we click on 3, then we have the complete data, and we can copy it also. Usually the kind of screen that get copied is this. So we select it and we can copy it by pressing Ctrl C, Ctrl N for a new sheet, and Ctrl V. Oh, so we selected this. The dancing girls are over here. And now we have this, so this is not right. So we do a Ctrl Z, and now I'll tell you how to do it. All you need to do is press F5, click on special, visible cells only. Okay, now press Ctrl C. Now you have so many dancing girls. So these are around the visible cells that you see in Excel. And now you go to your new sheet and press Ctrl V, and here's your data. There's one more also, a simpler way. Press Alt colon Ctrl C. It's this is really good. I like this one. We did it by Alt colon Ctrl C, so you are able to copy it. You can add a different level also to your subtotal. Like here I have got the subtotals. I can also get the averages mentioned, the min or the max mentioned for these agents. Let's do it. Alt DB, and at each engine we'll say, okay, agent, which function do we want to use? We say we want the max function to be used, and on which criterion. Let's say the units sold. So units sold, and here comes the most important thing, replace current subtotals. Now if I uncheck it, if I keep it checked, it will give me only one value. Either it will give me the agent's sum or the max, whichever is there. So but if I want both, then I have to uncheck it, replace current subtotals, and now press OK. So okay, so here it goes. So it has given you the max sale for Alex, which is 56. If you see this data, Amit Jain's max sale is 88, and his subtotal is over here. His max for sales value has also automatically appeared. So this is a very good thing. You can add multiple levels, exactly all the variables available in subtotal, which are around 11. Let's see. All these variables can be put in. Wonderful thing to have. And yes, if you click remove all, then all this to subtotals would go away. So this was subtotal for you. The Excel sheet shown in this video is available for free download at my website excelmadeeasy.weebly.com. All you need to do is just go into that website and click on training files page and download the file for free, and you can watch my videos from my website itself. And here you can ask a question also. You can also choose to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and subscribe to me on YouTube if you believe what I'm doing is right, and if you believe that sharing knowledge is good. I would like you to follow me on Twitter so that whenever there's a new tip which is daily shared by me, it becomes available to you. You can post a comment, you can ask a question on Twitter, you can go to Facebook, you can like me over there, you can then share my work, you can post a question, a comment over there. And last but not the least, you can go to my YouTube channel. That's where you're watching the video now, and you can click on subscribe. So whenever there is a new video uploaded by me, YouTube would make you aware, okay, there's a new video by Excel Made Easy Guru. You can watch it now. And also, since my video count is growing on a daily basis, almost I'm adding one video a day, so you can choose to click on uploads. It will open the search menu over here, and you can type to choose in a formula. You can choose to type in a formula name and see whether I have it or not. Most probably I would be having it. VLOOK up, and click on search, and all my videos related to VLOOKUP would come up over here. So this was the subtotal formula for you. This is your Excel Guru signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy Excel learning. Hello everybody, and welcome to Excel Made Easy. This is your Excel Guru now with a new formula called Sumifs. Yes, it is Sumifs. Let me tell you what does it do. We'll see what does Excel has to say about it. Sumifs adds the cells specified by a given set of conditions or criteria. Criteria is also multiple criteria is also called as criterion. So yes, this is what it does is key when you want to do totals and you would like Excel to do totals for you based on specific conditions or criteria. Like if I'm taking an example over here, say data 1 till data 9 is the range for which I would like to do a total, and the condition should be that condition 1 should be that over here we should have 2, and condition 2 should be that opposite 2 there should be a corresponding value of yes. So now if we have 2 and a yes corresponding to it, only then it should total. So these are the examples. Now we have to do some formatting for this to use to use Sumifs. The prime concern regarding this would be, the prime thing regarding to be kept in mind would be that Sumifs formula does not add multiple columns at a time. It can only add one column, so we have to give it a total of the range. So I'm doing sum and I'm totaling my range over here row wise. So I'm gonna copy this formula till here. So this is one pre-formatting that we need to do. Okay, now we can do a formula. Now we'll start with is equal to Sumifs bracket open. It says sum range, so we have to give the total range over here. Yes, correct, comma, and then it says criteria range 1. So this is my criteria range 1. I have named it condition 1. What condition would I like to have? Say I would like to have the condition called 5, comma, and then it says criteria range 2. So this is my criteria range 2, and it has a combination of yeses, no. I take a yes. Now what would Excel do is it will go over here and check for condition 1 that how many rows have 5 over here, and how many rows have a corresponding yes to it, and if they find 5's corresponding with a yes, it will do a total. Now the result is 0. Why? Because here comes 5 but there is no corresponding yes. If I make it yes now, see, the result has come. Isn't it cool? It's a nice formula. I'll teach it to you in another manner also. What you have to do is you can go to the formula tab, insert function, and type in the name of the formula Sumifs. Click on go, and here it comes, Sumifs. Sum range, again, as we know, is the formatted column or row, and then comes criteria 1. My criteria 1 range is this, and my criteria this time I'll take, say, a 6 over here, and then I'll go to criteria range 2, and this range 2 is this range, and criteria I'll take it as another yes, and I'll click on OK, and here's the result. See, 6 yes, 40. I'll make this a 6 also, see, and here you have the result as 80. Isn't it a nice formula? It is. Remember to do the pre-formatting and then it will give you the results. The Excel file used in this video is available at my website excelmadeeasy.weebly.com. All you need to do is go to this website and click on this training files link and download the file for free. No question asked. And yes, one thing I'll ask you to do is, not for downloading the file though, when you go to my web page, if you scroll down, you'll see my links for Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Now, I'll ask you, if you believe or if you think that what I'm doing is right, if you believe that sharing knowledge is good, then I will ask you to go ahead and click on Twitter. Click on Twitter and follow me over there. Not only follow, but retweet. If you believe that what I'm doing is right, then do click on my Facebook link and like us over there. Not only like, but also share my content. Share my content with your friends. And if you believe that you would like to, if you think that you would like to be made aware whenever I'll upload a new video, which is almost every day,
And then you can choose to subscribe to me on YouTube. Yes, you can subscribe to me on YouTube. And whenever there is a new video launched by me, YouTube would make you aware by sending an email to you, and it will also be easier for you to find me on YouTube. So this was your Excel Guru now, signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy Excel learning.
Hello everybody and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your guru and today I'm going to tell you how to use the what if function. So for that I have taken an example of a loan calculation by using the PMT function, which is like calculating your EMIs or monthly installments. So first we'll do the PMT function. PMT function I have covered extensively in my two other videos. They are titled as PMT and IPMT respectively. So if you want to learn PMT, you can go over there, but you don't need to. If you can just stay here for a few minutes and bear with me with the PMT function, and then I'll tell you how to use what if analysis. All right, so PMT function is asking for a rate. So the rate is always a monthly rate. So here is the deal. The loan amount is for 100,000 rupees, dollars, whatever you say. Duration is for 5 years. The duration in months would then be 60, which would be 5 divided by 12, multiplied by 12. And then comes the annual interest rate, which is 12%. The monthly would be 1%, which is annual interest rate divided by 12. So now it is asking me for rate. So it always wants the monthly rate. So, comma. Now what is highlighted? NPER, which is net periods. So net periods would be the duration of the loan in months. So these are the net periods, comma. Now what is highlighted? PV, that means the present value of the loan. And now you see these two things, FV and type, are in square brackets. So that means these are optional. You don't need to enter them. So I have taught them in a different video. So we don't need to enter them since they're optional. So we'll just press enter, and what will be, whatever the answer comes up, that is the per month EMI that we need to pay, which is $2,224.44 dollars, pounds, rupees, whichever country you are in. Put that amount, put that name of the currency in front of it. So this is 2024 rupees dot 44 paisa. 2,224 rupees and 44 paisa is the per month EMI that we need to pay to the bank. Now, for example, you rework it and you say that, okay, I can only pay 2,000. What to do now? So how would you calculate it? So to do that, we can use the goal seek function of what if analysis. So we click on data, what if analysis, goal seek. So we can use it also by a shortcut key, which is Alt T G. Now we want to say set cell. So this cell we want to set to which value? To 2000. Now remember, this is in red because Excel has decided that and very intelligently decided that since you are trying to calculate an EMI, this would be an amount that would be going out of your pocket every month. So it has shown it in red, which means it is actually a negative value. So if you want to set it to 2000, you need to give a minus sign over here, 2000, minus 2000. So that is the amount you can pay every month, hypothetically in this example. And now you want to arrive to this value by changing whatever you can. You can't change the loan amount, you can't change the interest rates, or what you can change is the duration. All right, so we will try to change the duration of the years. So we will try to increase, I believe that is what should happen. The duration of the years of the loan should increase in order for you to bring down the per month EMI to 2000. Let us click on OK and see what happens. Okay, we have the answer. Goal seek with cell D8 found a solution. Well, first of all, this statement means that it may be a possibility that it will not find a solution in some other case, which has happened to me, I know. So choose wisely what you want goal seek to do. Well, in this case, it has found the solution, and
See, you see the EMI is now 2000 rupees and the loan duration has changed from 5 years to 5.8 years, and months have changed from 60 to 69.66 months. So that was the what if analysis for you. It was able to reverse engineer restructure your loan payments by changing the amount, and by changing the amount of your choice, uh, by changing the loan duration. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This training file that you're looking at is available for free download on my website, myelesson.org. Let me take you to that website. Yes, this is the website, myelesson.org. If you want to download this training file, all you need to do is just click on the training video, whichever you want to see. For example, we click on this video. This screen opens up and you see this button, download file. Just click on this and you'll be able to download the file. Well then, this is your guru now signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy Excel learning. Hello everybody and welcome to Excel Made Easy. I'm your Excel guru and today I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go through a wonderful formula of Excel called Isnumber, and I will be covering a few more variations, a few more formulas in the same video. I'm sure you're gonna love this video. Let's start with Isnumber. I have taken an example over here. These are the values, and what does the Isnumber function do? Well, it actually tells you whether the contents of a cell are a number or not. And then I have taken an example where I have taken the roll numbers, the names, and the marks of certain students, and then I would like Excel to calculate the marks, Excel to pull up the marks of the student based on the roll number or the name. See, I would be using if function over here, I'll be using Isnumber function over here, I'll be using VLOOKUP over here. It will be awesome. Let us go through this video. Okay, now how does Isnumber work? Is equal to ISNUMBER. It is asking for a value. The value is in cell B7. B7 is the value. Close the bracket, and it is telling true that this is the value. Now here is a date. It is 23rd September 1978, which is my birthday. So if I copy the same formula over here, which is Control C and Control V, it is again saying true. It is a date. Now Excel, this formula is supposed to give a true only if it is a number. Now I'll tell you that Excel stores dates and numbers. This is just for our visibility. If you see, I'll tell you how does Excel store this in the backend. So it's another formula. It's just called N. N, bracket open, and choose the cell. And see, this is actually 28756. And how does Excel show it? 23rd September 1978. That is how it is. And when it comes to a blank, see, we'll copy the formula. Blank is also considered as non-number. It is a false. I have done a calculation by choice. I have made a wrong calculation. It is showing again as a false. And here's the alphabet J. You can even call it hello. Again, it is showing a false. Now, let me tell you how to use this formula in Excel in real life. So, for example, these are the roll numbers of certain students, and these are the names of the students. Here is Neil, my son, Dia, my daughters, and Karan, my brother. Here is Charlie, my very good friend, and here is Superman, who usually drops in or flies in most of my videos. And here are their marks. Now, where are their marks? With one single stroke, I'm gonna type in all their marks. I'm gonna use the RAND between formula. See how it works. Is equal to RAND, RAND between. Lowest marks should be nobody should be scoring less than 88, because most of my family and my friends are involved over here. And the highest marks would be 99. And I press a control enter so that all these cells would be populated. These are the marks. See, cool. And since whenever you do a calculation with the RAND between formula placed, whenever you do a calculation or change a value in a cell, it would these numbers would automatically change. See, I'll show you an example. Here it is 98, right? 98, 90, 98. I change this hello to bye. See, these changed. So this is the rand between function. To control this, you just need to copy it and do a right click, do a paste special, paste values only SV, and now these will not change. An easy way to enter, populate a lot of numbers, a lot of cells with multiple numbers, random numbers. So here comes our formula now. Say for example, if I type in either the roll number or the name of a student, the marks should be pulled up by Excel using a VLOOKUP formula. How does it work? I'll be using two VLOOKUPs over here, one if function and one if Isnumber function. See how it works. It's an awesome formula. Is equal to if, bracket open, Isnumber, number, if this is number, bracket close, comma, VLOOKUP this, comma. If it is a number, then do a VLOOKUP from here till here, comma 3, comma 0, bracket close, comma. If this is not a number, then VLOOKUP this. If this is not a number, then it would be a text. Then do a VLOOKUP from here to here, comma 2, comma 0, bracket close. Oh, I made a mistake. Comma 2, comma 0, bracket close, close. Enter. And here is the answer. See, if you type 1 over here, which is corresponding to Neil, it is 95. And if I type the name here, NEIL, again it will be 95. If I type the name Charlie, CHARLIE, it pulls 92. If I type 5 over here, it will pull up 96, which corresponds to Superman. Isn't it a nice formula? Well, I believe it is one of the best formulas. This is your, I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is your Excel Guru now signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy Excel learning. Hello everybody and welcome to Excel Made Easy. I'm your Excel Guru, and today I've brought you another beautiful formula of Excel called find. Well, I wish it could have found you a lot of things. But here what it can do is, well, it can find a letter for you, but it within a text. Alright, this is a very good formula, and it has a few permutations. So let me cover the techniques, the permutations over here, or the intricacies involved over here, then we will proceed. See, I mentioned them over here. This function looks for a specific letter inside a piece of text. That is, if I mention my E lesson and I want to find E, then this function, this formula find, will find where is the first E written. It is written at which number, 1, 2 and 3. That is what the answer should be. Okay, whenever it will be able to find that number, that letter, it will give you the relative position of that letter in that text. And if the same letter is repeated more than once, is found more than once in that text, then it will give you the first position of that letter. And if you want to find the position of a letter after a specific length of the character, then yes, you can also do that. For example, say I want to find out O, say O, only after 9 letters, then we can also do that. So, and if a letter is not found, then it will give you an error value. So now, since that we have covered the theory, let's move on to the practical, which I find to be more interesting. Is equal to find, find, bracket open, it says find text. So this is the find text. We want to find this, comma, within what? Within text. This is the text within which I want to find it. And start number, I will not go into start number right now. I will close the bracket and press enter. So E was found on the position of E in my E lesson is letter 3. It is also on letter 5, but since it was the first E that Excel found on letter 3, on position 3, so which is reflecting here. Now I'm trying to find H. H, since it is not available in this text, let us see what would happen. Find, is equal to find letter H, find text, comma, within text is this, and start number, I'm still not going on that. See, here's the error message. And I want to find O is equal to find is equal to find find text. This is the text I want to find, comma, within this text, comma, I'm still not going into start number. So O is located at position 8. So now again one more example is equal to find, my apologies, find y here within this text, enter, and y is located at 2. Now I'll come to a point where we want to find out a letter which is repeated again, and we want to find it only after a specific location. So like I want to find out O. We know that O is located at position 8. This is position 8, but there is another O also at position 11. So we want to find that out. So how do we do that? Let's see. Is equal to find find which text? This is the text which I want to find, comma, what is highlighted over here? Within text. So this is my within text, comma, start number. Now which is the number I want to start with? We know that the first O is located at position 8, so we want to find any other O starting from position 9 or more. Close the bracket, and the second O is located at position 11. Let me give you another example. We'll try to find G over here. Is equal to find find text this one, comma, within text this, comma, we know the first G is at point 3, is at the position of the letter G is 3, so we want to find it post 4. Here's the position. See, a wonderful formula. This file, Excel file that you're looking at, is available for free download on my website myelisten.org. You can go to this website and watch hundreds of other videos on so many other topics, not only Excel but so many other things. And also you can download training files from there for free. And do not forget to share this with your friends. Well, this is your Excel Guru now, signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy Excel learning.